Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, honorable farmers and supporters, on behalf of the Executive Committee of the FarmHub Farmers Cooperative, I warmly welcome you to this historic launch of the FarmHub Farmers Cooperative. It is a journey that has culminated into a celebration of unity and of growth and of agricultural transformation. And so today, we are here to launch formally this cooperative so that people can get to know what is the vision and the mission of the cooperative, what are the values, what are the benefits for those who will become members and those who have already become members. I want to say that ideas rule the world. There's no single thing that has been achieved anywhere in the world that was not done by the idea of one man, one woman, or a group of people. And so this is an idea of somebody, a visionary. And he will come in the course of this event to tell us a little bit about that vision. But before we kick off with today's launch, it is important that we enthrone the one who is above all of us. So can we now begin with a word of prayer, each individually, for the next 2 minutes. Can we please rise? I would like to invite the founder and vice president of the FarmHub Farmers Association, the person by the name of Mohammed A. Bangura. Can you please put your hands together for him?
Distinguished guests, government officials, partners, sponsors, farmers, and respected members of the FarmHub Farmers Cooperative, good morning to you all. It is with great humility, joy, gratitude that I stand before you today on this historic occasion, the official launch of FarmHub Farmers Cooperative, a vision that started as an idea and has now grown into a reality that belongs to every farmer, every member, and every supporter present here today. When we started this journey under the umbrella of FarmHub GM, the dream was simple but powerful: to empower farmers, to connect rural producers to profitable markets, and create a system where no farmer works alone. Today, that dream takes shape in this cooperative, built by farmers, for farmers. This cooperative is not just an organization, it is a movement, a family, where farmers, input suppliers, agribusiness professionals, and investors unite for shared prosperity. Our purpose is clear: to provide affordable access to farm inputs and modern tools, to unlock new markets for our members' producers, to offer capacity building trainings, financial opportunities, collective bargaining power, and ensure that every member benefits from shared prosperity. Today, we officially recognize the 100 pioneering full members, the founding backbone of this initiative. Courageous individuals who believe in the power of unity, collaboration, and self-reliance. To the Ministry of Agriculture, our partners, sponsors, and development agencies, thank you for the encouragement and support. We invite you to work with us on this journey as we work to transform agriculture in the Gambia. To every farmer out there, this cooperative is your home. Your voices matter here. Your challenges are our concerns, and your success is our shared goal. Our vision is long-term. We aim to build demonstration farms, agro-processing units, training hubs, and digital solutions that will serve generations of Gambian farmers to come. But today is just the beginning. With unity, trust, and purpose, there's no limit to what we can achieve together. In closing, I want to thank every member who paid their fee, filled the form, waited patiently for this day, and believed in this vision. You are the reason this is possible. Let's continue to grow together, prosper together, and build the future of Gambian agriculture together. Thank you all. May this cooperative thrive and serve our people for generations to come.
Empowered communities and sustainable farming. Those are the things that we want to entrench in the FarmHub Farmers Association. And so it is very key that you understand what it means to have shared prosperity. And on the basis of that, we would like to introduce the executive committee of the FarmHub Farmers Association. I want to say that today is a remarkable day. Whether you choose to believe or not, there's something that always happens with change. When change comes, there are those who are looking to see, let us see what will become of that change. There are those who stand and say, oh, they can already see where the other person is going. And then there are those who will tag along later when the train has left. So for those of you who are here, I want to commend you and appreciate you for coming, because most good things start small. It looks small. It doesn't seem like, oh, what's going to happen? Today, so many people were called for this event, but you are the ones who showed up. And I want you to mark today in your calendar, because you will remember today, 10 years from now, and you'll be grateful that you were here.
I am Binta Sise. I am the founder of Lanzaro Farms. Naturally, or should I say, I come from a family of businessmen and women. Of course, we have entrepreneurs and we have business owners. My grandfather was an entrepreneur, but my dad is a business owner. So I step in as an entrepreneur, a very passionate one as a young person. I started my journey in fashion around 2018, but now I'm venturing into agriculture. Originally, I am a Kombonka in my village. You see, we have a lot of raw materials in my village. Can you hear me now? Yes. We have a lot of raw materials in my village. Name it fruits, mangoes, oranges. But almost all of these things, 60% of which we don't really utilize. In my village, one of the easiest ways that we know someone is a newcomer is when a mango fell and they start running to pick it up. That's how abundant fruits are in my village. So I was like, what can I do as a young person to see that I mitigate some of these things, that the fruits that we are losing in our communities? My grandfather has gardens of cashew, but the price of cashew is never fixed. It's either this year it is $40, next year it is $150, the other year it is $100. And these are the people that suffer most in their farms, but they receive less in what they do. So I made up my mind to venture into agriculture, to give out my expertise, my knowledge. Need I say that, especially after my various trainings as an entrepreneur, from Yali, NIDI, Startup Incubator, the Ghibli Mastercard Entrepreneurship Training, it broadens my perspective and my scope, that it is indeed in our hands as young people to take up this mantle, to become entrepreneurs, visionary entrepreneurs that won't only sell our products in the Gambia, but also outside. Each day, every day, you see young people of other countries representing their country abroad, selling out their raw materials, the things that they do in their country. When we talk about tekifi, always people will tell you, it starts somewhere. It starts somewhere. It starts from us as an individual, working on ourselves, believing on ourselves, but it is also our responsibility as a community to come together, work together, and support one another. There is no country or a region that has been built in a day. There is no organization that has been built by one person. Of course, the idea always comes from few individuals, a single or two people. But with collective responsibility, working together as youth, it strengthens our organization. It strengthens who we are and what we become. I've always been a fan of community work. I've always been a fan of togetherness. And I believe if we want to go far, we have to come together as young farmers, young entrepreneurs, or young visionary leaders so that we can achieve a greater good. Individually, you can do well, but if you come together as a cooperation, as an organization, I believe it is going to take us really far, and it will really create a milestone in our country. One of the major reasons why we are struggling as either entrepreneurs, youth leaders, is because everybody is trying to do things on their own. So when Mohammed told me that this is what he's working on, I'm like, this is very good. Us as young people, this is what we need. This is what we need to do. Most of the problems in our communities, if we come together and brainstorm, work together, help one another in what we are doing, I believe we'll be able to mitigate a lot of struggles that young people are facing in this country, especially businessmen and women. If we have the channels, we have the corporations, we have the executives, we have the resources that are needed for young people to utilize the skills and the talents that they have in this country, also paving them a way for them to sell their products abroad, I believe a lot of our lives will change in this country. The most hardworking people in this country are the farmers. You cannot tell me otherwise. You cannot tell me otherwise. Either it is a heavy rain, a scorching sun, they are always at the garden. They are always at their farms, working day and night. But it will surprise you to say 90% of them are the poorest in our communities. Why is that? Because there are things that are missing within the chain. They work so hard, they produce their products, but where does it end? But us as young people coming together as young individuals, young entrepreneurs, young visionary leaders, coming together saying, you know what, I think we can do better. I think we can come together. I think we can brainstorm and take these raw materials, process them, and export it. Someday, our country will be known again for either cotton exportation, granite exportation, or any of these valuable organic products that we are using in the Gambia. So it is indeed an honor for me to be part of this organization. It's an honor to be part of this group, this membership of young people. And inshallah, I pledge my allegiance to you, this farm, and every individual so that we work together and make this a great initiative. With all honesty, I am very impressed with Mohammed. He's very, very active, very willing to come forward. If you have a member that is like that, the least that you could have done is to support him in whatever he is doing. We need such young people. We need such visionary individuals. So I am really, really proud of you and your team. I am really proud of what you have done. I've been with you to the farm visits, and I've seen the efforts and the passion that you have to make this a reality. I am urging each and every individual in here today, or anyone that will be watching this, please, let us come together and support this initiative so that we can empower ourselves and also empower the rest of Gambians. Thank you very much for this, Mohammed and team. Thank you for those that are here. It's an honor to be here. Thank you.
That is someone who has seen the vision. And so she speaks from the point of strength, knowing where the vision lies. It's interesting to note that while she was speaking, 3 things were thrown up. 1, the opportunity of market linkage. By joining the association, by joining the cooperative, you have better information. You have better access. You are linked to the person. This is what's been going on the platform. Oh, this person has crops, seedlings. Oh, this person needs seedlings. And they hook up. Oh, this person has equipment. The other person needs this. Everybody is linking up with one another. That is, look, I am very happy for what Mohammed is doing. Please give him another round of applause. It's about enhancing the life of the smallholder. She talked about how the farmers are the hardest working people. Is it the scorching sun? Is it the heavy rain? But what do they get at the end of the day? Peanuts. I mean, it's nothing to really write home about. By the time they finish their sales and everything, they could have gotten more. But because of the things that happen within the environment, from post-harvest losses, from inability to store, from not having a good idea of even how to negotiate, they get to lose all the time. And so coming together gives you power to be able to speak on things that concern your matter. And I will end this part of this discussion, or the remarks by Binta, by saying that if one man lifts up a village, that load will be too heavy for that one man. But if a village lifts up one man, he is better off, because over how many people are lifting up one person. And that's what this cooperative is about, because it's about lifting up the next person, lifting up the individual, lifting up every business. Please give Mohammed and his team another round of applause.
Good afternoon to all of you. I am Omar Saja. I must say I'm a little bit surprised, because I was thinking this hall is going to be packed with people. Looking at the membership, I mean, we have almost close to what? Almost we're talking about 700 to 800 people. So, I mean, surprisingly, I came a little bit late, but I was surprised to see just a handful of people. Yes, Gambian time. I know many people are struggling because they think it's a KMC, so they don't know the libraries at this end here. So, I mean, transportation logistics is bringing people, things really down. But, I mean, to start with me, I have a small farm, 1 hectare, banana plantations with, sour shop, big limes, those big limes, and yes, and pears or avocados. I call it a smart farm. Yeah, it's a smart farm. But the reason, let me just say thank you, Binta, for coming up and trying to tell people why you want to be part of this, the Farm Hub. Definitely I should have taken up a management position within Farm Hub, but I decided to step back because I have other commitments. But I'm going to be part and parcel of this association. We want to see this association to go far, where we don't even expect it to be. There are a lot of opportunities. Gambians, we are thinking of creating jobs. This cooperative can actually create jobs for us. If we have our headquarters, obviously we need to have people who have to man key positions within the association. That is one aspect of it. Within these associations, we can actually create like a finance hub. We can even help members who are into various activities. And within ourselves also, we could actually employ people who could be buying this produce from these people and then sell it again to the wider community. So there is a lot of opportunity within this. It's just maybe the perspective people are looking at this association or this cooperative. But a lot of opportunities could come out of this. So, it's not a matter of just having what you got and then you keep quiet. But let's see how we are going to work, I think it's important for us to have like a forum, sort of WhatsApp forum, which we have, of course. But yes, but another form where, buying and selling could be active, because there is an area within the farm where you can go and then, find out who is selling what and what. But it's difficult for people to go and access, but rather they will just try to communicate. I have this, who have this, and then, So in that aspect, we need to see how we are to, work it out so that it will be easier for whoever is, whatever you are having, for it to come to the platform, people to see it is going to be easier. It's actually a little bit difficult right now, but I know it's just starting. You have a lot of room for improvement. So I would thank the management for the wonderful job they've been doing. Actually, it's not easy, the logistics and here and there. So it is not something that is very easy. But we are looking forward to seeing this farm hub, have its own headquarters, where we can even actually be selling machineries. You can even have a soft loan. People who can actually have soft loan like 6 months, Yes, 6 months loans, soft loans, help the individual produce whatever you are producing, and then help a way out for it to go to the market, for the sales to go. We have a lot of youths who are into small, medicine, ruminants, gardening, and so many other stuffs. They haven't actually come up, but they are just at the back wagon waiting for people to come up with whatever we are shaping. But the perspective of this farm pop is surmountable. It's huge. So yeah, definitely. It's just probably the way you are looking at it. But for me, I'm looking at a different perspective. I'm looking at it so big, so a lot of opportunities. It can create a lot of job opportunities. Yes, I'm not hesitant to say something, but I want to come in a different way to farm pop. Either helping people like small loans, and then where you can actually for 6 months, whatever you sell or whatever you farm or whatever you have animals and so forth, at the end of the day you just have to pay a little sum, and then we grow. So a lot of opportunities. I cannot just pinpoint and say this is what Farm Hub can produce, but you have so many opportunities within Farm Hub which we can exploit. So on that note, I really thank the speaker and the management team, all the participants who came forward. Let's just keep pushing. You might be at your own corner, doing your own stuff, but the opportunities are all there for us to seize. So let's push on. Probably in the next couple of months, we're going to see a big difference. Yeah, Farm Hub is here to stay, and where I say we want to grow together. Let's grow together. That's the most important thing. You cannot do your thing in isolation. So, that's why the cooperative is here, to put all of us, our heads together, all our resources together, and then we move and make a difference. So thank you very much.
Thank you. I can see from him that he also understands the vision. He can see that there's endless possibility with this cooperative. And I'm telling you, there's a lot that can be achieved by the cooperative. When people want to help, they look at if you can organize yourself. They try to see if you have a structure. They try to see if you have a process. And I can tell you here, there are many organizations, donor agencies waiting to help. But all they want to see is there going to be transparency? Is there going to be accountability? Is what they said going to be what they will finally produce? That's what they are looking for. And so this is offering you an opportunity, a platform for you to also benefit. If you think that by yourself alone you can achieve, there's very little movement that you can get. But when you have some people pushing you from this side and some other people pushing you from the other side, you will end up running faster than you dreamt of running. So it is a good thing, and I'm glad to say that the Farm Hub is here to stay. I don't know much with regards to the other associations that exist, but when the drivers are very knowledgeable, when the drivers are to a large degree educated, when the drivers know how to go, they know how to move, they know how to look for the stakeholder who will help them, you're going to be able to run fast. And so this is an association that has come to stay. We're going to have a presentation when the person comes. When the person comes, he's going to give us a little bit of presentation that will tell us about the mission, the vision, and the benefits of the association, of the cooperative, so that you can know what you stand to gain already. Looking at you, my brother said that we're over 800. So let me shock you a little. 800 people with the most minimal contribution of $100. Please, how much does it come? I didn't know how to do math. Is there anybody who can tell me? $80,000. Yeah? $80,000. Yeah? $80,000. $80,000 by 800 people, right? Yeah? Yeah? That's a lot for somebody. It can do something for one person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's the minimal. So you are underestimating this force. Because there is so much that can happen, and there's so much that will happen. I don't want to go ahead by telling you some things, but they have a lot of things in their coffers. So I'll leave it at that point, and when the person comes, they will look at it. At the end of the day, we are going to have the distribution of the ID cards and a few takeaway. A few takeaway would be the ID cards, the cooperative overview booklets, so that you have an understanding, and then the